I wanted to show you my idea so that I have a rain cover when I come in using the ladder on the side. Um, Basically, with my rear bumper swing arms and just the truck being kind of full, I can crawl in through there, but it's not very convenient. And when I'm staying over at a Walmart or Cracker Barrel, um, I don't want to leave the bumper swing arms open. So it does kind of force me to go in from the side. So what do you do when it's absolutely pouring rain and you don't want to bring the rain in with you uh, when you get into bed, right? So let's get into it. So I want to zoom in here so you can see there's this 2-inch wide, it's called angle aluminum, and it extends over the side a little. And I have what are called these twist lock fasteners. So, and there's like one here. So there are 5 of these, 3 for the top, 2 for the bottom, and we have the ladder mounts, and these are the, I don't know if I say it correctly, apologize if I get it wrong, the Gzila awning poles to keep the door open. So that's all the stuff on the side. So let's show setting up the rain cover. I usually store the rain cover folded up like this behind my driver's seat in the truck. And before we raise the GFC roof, I basically look for these red tabs. They tell me that that's the bottom. And what I'm going to do is the twist locks, I'm going to connect them before I raise the roof. It's just easier. So imagine it's pouring rain right now. Got my rain jacket on, and it doesn't really matter because I haven't opened up anything yet. So it doesn't really bother me that I'm getting rained on right now, because everything is still closed up, nice and dry. And this one. So I have all the twist lock connected. Okay, so we got my little rain door tarp attached with the twist fasteners. Now I'm going to go back, raise the roof, and this is normal, nothing changes here. But as I raise the roof, you'll see the tent door goes with it. And even if it was pouring rain right now, you know, nothing would be getting in. So we've got the ladder in place, and now using the awning poles from Gzila, I'm going to put them in place. And again, I'm wearing a rain jacket right now. Imagine it's pouring rain. And I have grommet holes in this covering. And that is basically it. I now have a vestibule or a rain door tarp, a rain tarp for the door. And now I can kind of get in here under the rain, out of the rain, get inside without bringing all that moisture in with me. I might need like a towel or something, but yeah, that's basically it. I'll move the camera to show. I do have a way to attach the door to this, so if it's really hot out and you want to leave your door open and not worry about like a brief rainstorm coming through, I'll show you how that works. So from here what I can do while I'm on the ladder, or I can do it from inside, I can unzip the tent door, and then I have these little it's just fuzzy Velcro with a red tab. Stick it through the grommet. I've added a grommet to my tent door. And what this allows me, you know, there's been times where like, you know, it's raining, but it's still hot. you know, and there's no ventilation. So now I can have my door open while it's raining, and, you know, the rain's not getting inside. Because we have that angle aluminum to cover that gap. The side panel here is there's foam. So there is a gap between this. If you try to make one yourself, there's a gap between the extruded aluminum and the tent door. There's like a few inches. So I used a leaky thermarest military sleeping pad I got off eBay, cut it up, wrapped it in fabric, sewed around it, and the foam gives it a little bit of rigidity, so it'll stay in place even when the wind's blowing. So yeah, that's the demo. So I don't know, you know, if it's only sprinkling a little bit, I probably wouldn't bother. But you know, when the weather's kind of off and on, and I want to leave this open, it's kind of nice to have. Or when it's a complete deluge, you know, just completely pouring rain, cats and dogs, it's nice to have a way to I can get under this, kind of try to, you know, take the jacket off, shake most of the water off, and not get completely soaked. So yeah, there you go. Hope you like it. So here you can see there's that, it's like an 8-inch wide strip of foam. I'll add some photos too that have the measurements. But you can see the angle aluminum on the top gives a little bit of cover. I have tested this in the pouring rain. It keeps it out. Here's the bit of foam in the front. I cut a notch for that strut. And yeah, you know, the fabric doesn't match, but I like it. Works well. Yeah, so if you made it this far, thanks for watching the video. If you've got any ideas on what you would do to improve this, completely different ideas, really would be curious to hear your thoughts. I'm going to switch now to some photos, so it won't be a video, but I'll narrate some photos in this video. And in the description, I'll link to my website where there's photos there that you can download. In the photos, you'll see the way that I figured out how to do this is with the awning poles in the tent door. I set it up that way, and then I just used some leftover rosin paper, like the brown paper rolls, but like it goes under the hardwood flooring. I had some left over, so I just used that to kind of mock up my templates. Got my measurements off that, and it worked fine. So I don't know if everybody's trucks, if the angles and everything would be different. And as you can see, I do have some ripples and stuff, but it's functional, so I'm happy with it. It doesn't have to be pretty. I'm not trying to go commercial with this or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching, and now we'll go through, I'll explain some of the videos if you want to make your own or tweak the design, whatever. Have fun. Okay, in this photo, I'm just showing how I use the rosin paper to do the mock-up. I have the Gzila pole, the awning poles holding up just the GFC tent door. And basically you're just going up and down the ladder a lot, getting your measurements. And then I was using the blue painter's tape to kind of protect the edges so it wouldn't tear, and to connect the panels together. Now with the panels, here you can see I took my measurements, got my angles. So this is the front piece, and then this is the main roof part. The 3 red circles are for the grommet holes, the bottom 2 are for the bottoms. I'm trying to talk about, and then this is the rear piece. And then I drew that yellow box for the foam panel bit. And shortly here, I'm going to show you, yeah, I would just lay it down over, this is some umbrella fabric, so you want something that's rainproof. And just laying out the template. And in this is after the cut, and you see how there's extra material left outside of the template? That's for the hems that you're going to need. So, and then my first sew up, I've not done the grommet holes yet. And then here I get into adding the foam panels to kind of cover that gap between the rain cover and the side of the GFC. The rear one is bigger, it's 8 by 56 inches. Again, that's with the thermarest pads. And here I get into a little bit about So I'm just using aluminum rivets and aluminum. So this is a twist lock fastener. And on the back side, you see the T-nuts, so I can mount it to the GFC extrusion. And a close-up here, that's kind of showing the connection between the way that it connects the twist lock fastener. And then wrapping up, just some exterior shots just to show how it looks. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.